If you're ever on YouTube and you're like, what is going on? Everybody's just chit-chatting and talking. It's like, because before the workouts, that's just kind of what we do. But then we get into it. And it says, is it saying, there it is, boom, there it is right there. 1, 2, 3. There's our button. So now we think it's happening, but actually, I bet it was happening since the very beginning. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's have some water, everybody. Everybody on YouTube, welcome to a Friday workout. If this is if you're part of the crew, you know what I'm talking about. We're doing 3 times a week. We got it in this week. All right. We're getting it in. We got 2 down, 2 hours down, 1 hour to go, 3 hours a week. That's what I would say is a minimum physical activity requirement. And that's above and beyond. You know, sometimes you're doing activity, but then I want you to do above and beyond activity. So above and beyond, it's not gonna be as comfortable, but you can do it. And just like I was working with my buddy the other day, and we were doing exercise, and he wanted to stop, and I'm like, you forgot to breathe. And if you keep breathing, you can actually keep going. And he tried a breathing pattern like what we do, and he was able to just keep going on and on and on. And I'm like, see, there you go. You're getting your energy from your oxygen, whereas before you were running out of your energy and you weren't getting in the oxygen, and the next thing you know, you're tired and your body's saying stop. Everybody, we got a great group here today. Carrie, I got your message. I'll put something together. And Carrie's doing some workouts. Everybody, Nick's been doing workouts. This guy, he's been losing weight. He's been getting strong. He's been jumping. He's been all kinds of things. How's your foot feeling, Nick? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Nice. Let's have some water. Let's have some breathing. Let's have some broccoli, right? Water, breathing, broccoli in that order. Right now, maybe breathing broccoli water, right? To help wash the broccoli down. I like broccoli. I don't eat it enough as much as I should, but my daughter eats it a lot. My wife eats it a lot, and I'm proud of them for that. They eat really good foods, better than me, and I'm going to get better. I had, what did I have yesterday? I had radish. Does anybody like radish? I got some hands up. I didn't really know much about radish. My wife told me all about it, and I was like, you know what? That's just too good. That's too good not to pass up on all those benefits. So check it out. Some people, not radish isn't good with medications or something like that, things like that. But for some people, radish can be real good. So let's give it up for broccoli and radish. And Bernie, here we go. Everybody's like, why are you stalling, Coach John? Bernie sent me a message. She said, hey, Coach John, hang tight real quick. I'm on my way, and I'm having some radish, and I'm eating some broccoli. And now Bernie's in the house. And let's get to it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. And breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power. So you reach your goals first. Everybody, your goals, they got to be a priority. You have goals. You gotta make sure you're getting at them every day. You got to work for the goal. Try to make a little bit of progress or a whole lot of progress. Doesn't matter. Make some progress. Think about those goals, and then get on with other things, mundane tasks. Sometimes people spend all day doing mundane things, and they're not working on their goals because they're doing the day-to-day things. And the next thing you know, your whole day's gone, and you're like, wait a second, I didn't get to work on my goals. That's why you got to reach your goals first. Do your goals first. Some people always say with exercise and eating healthy, it all starts off in the morning, but you can do it anytime. You can exercise anytime you want. You just say, hey, you know what? I'm going to get up and exercise. And the next thing you know, you're exercising, you're moving. Let's get ready. Let's move our head around. Again, look at this. What do they call this? Broccoli. Do they call it a broccoli crown, right? Pretty interesting. What is called a head? What type of vegetable do they call a head? This is a broccoli crown. That's the question in the chat room. What's called a head? Grab me a head of not broccoli. All right, here we go. Side to side, up and down, all the moves, and let's go. And right side, left side. Let's do a couple of those. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Sorry if anybody just went down. Let's keep it going. Right side, left side. Let's just get the neck going with the right side, left side, nice and easy. Remember, these exercises in the beginning are designed just to kind of get you out of the routine, into a new routine, into exercise routine. So now we're going like whatever we were doing, we're going to put that on pause and we're going to get an exercise routine. Let's go down and up. So remember, exercise routine, we're doing things we don't want to do, but we do them anyway because we know we need to do them. And we do them for either repetition or for time. Right now, we're doing repetition, everybody. So it's up and down, bringing it up, bringing it down at the chin. And remember, pivot kind of at your ears. That's where your head's tilting. So you're tilting your skull and you're tilting your actual head, not bending your neck. All right, nice job. Let's go. Turtleneck, giraffe neck. Got to be one of my favorites. The turtleneck. There it goes. And all my vocal cords are all smushed up from the muscles in my neck. And then when I reach out with the giraffe neck, that actually also kind of affects my vocal cords. You can see the difference. You can hear the difference. All right, all right. I bring it back to turtleneck. And I'm trying to just talk like in a regular voice. But the more I push on those vocal cords, the more those vocal cords change in the sound of my voice, everybody. So it's kind of neat. Remember, your vocal cords, they're going to be a big part of your voice, and they are a muscle. Let's go back to turtleneck. One more turtle for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go giraffe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax for a second. Everybody, I already feel a difference now in my neck, in my shoulders. I'm already feeling a difference, and my mind is kind of, you can feel it like you're kind of committing to the rhythm of the workout. So we got, the workout started, the motto's happening. We're rolling into it. And let's go ahead with our ear lifts. So between one ear lift and the other, let's go ahead and go into the middle. And we're gonna do something here. I'm thinking, no, not a turtleneck. I'm thinking a down. No, not a down. Ooh, let's try this. Let's go ear lift. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Nice. Keep it up. There we go. And then let's go to the middle. And then let's go down with that ear. Oh, you thought I was going to go with the other ear lift. So now we're just doing a head tilt. We're not lifting the other ear. Let's go back into the middle. Now let's go with the other side ear lift. Okay. Back into the middle. And then the other side head tilt. So, I even tricked myself up. This is a little tricky. Back into the middle. Let's try it again. So ear lift right, head tilt to the right, ear lift left, head. Oh, I just head tilted to the right because of my backwards computer. Let's try it again. Ear lift on the right, head tilt to the right, ear lift on the left. Oh, I did it again. Head tilt to the left. That's so tricky for me. One more time. Ear lift on the right, head tilt on the right, ear lift on the left. Oh, I did it again. Head tilt on the left. Every time, everybody. I love it. Our body gets accustomed to patterns. It wants to move in a way it wants to move. And we sometimes have to think, we have to have, again, not only thoughtfulness in the movement, but also kind of the setting it up, the anticipation of the move. We got our head tilt and our giraffe neck, turtleneck, all that. We're going next up for the X. So let's get ready. This is Nick's addition to the whole thing. I love it, Nick. This is out of the classic 5. This is number 6 countdown. 17 days to St. Patrick's Day. Is that what's going on? I don't know. We're going to find out. Here we go. Let's go with the letter X. And that would sometimes mean no, right? Going down, going diagonal across, bringing it down, going diagonal across, bringing it down, going diagonal across, bringing it down. Let's go one more this way, and then let's bring it down, and then let's reverse it. So we're going to go up. We're going to bring it down. We're going to go up. We're going to bring it down. We'll get 2 more going up and down. 1 more up and down. Nice job, everybody. Woo, we did a lot. Right and left, up and down, ear lifts, head tilts, giraffe neck, making the X, moving our head in so many directions. Carla don't like broccoli. I don't know why not. Some people don't. Some people don't like broccoli. I don't like onions. Let's go. Let's get those shoulders going. Let's get those trapezius moving. And we're going to keep everything going kind of in a pattern. So let's go ahead and we just got, let's go 5 more of these. So we're bringing them up, not too fast. Bringing them up, bringing them up. Nice job. So we're going shoulders are up right now from the trapezius. Let's go with elbows up now. Elbows up. You could do chicken wing, or you could just, you can lift them up any way you want to lift them up. You can lift them up here, lift them up there, lift them up. You can lift them up even more in front of your body. Lift them up here. Nice job. Shoulders up, bringing the elbows up. Now let's go with bringing the hands up. So let's bring the hands up about as high as we can. Bring them down as far as we can. So we're just going up and down. Shoulders were going up and down. Now elbows were going up and down. Now the hands are going up and down. But as you can see, my shoulders and elbows still going up and down. Let's go for 5 more of these. So we're reaching down, we're reaching up. Nice job, everybody. There you go. There you go, Nick. Nice. Reaching down, reaching down. Bernie, absolutely. Bernie's going to do some leadership today. She's feeling good, and she's going to get in the leadership seat. Awesome job, Bernie. Good call. And one more. Here we go. And relax. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead. I'm getting an idea. I don't know. I'm just going to keep going with it as we go. Let's drink some water. That gives me about 5 more seconds. Yeah. Okay. I'm not too much further in the development of this idea, but let's try it out. So this is the idea. We're going to put our arm out to the side. You can't see my arm, but it's here. I'm going to be holding it up. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to curl in my hand. We did this before. You're going to get familiar with it. Then I'm going to curl in my wrist. So I go hand, wrist, bicep, and then I'm going to go across my body. Then I'm going to come back out, roll my wrist down, like roll it back down, and then open up the hand. Some of these moves you're not going to be able to see me do, but I'm going to be doing them. So let's start off whichever one arm you want to start off with. So let's go for 5 of these. So my hands out. I'm going to curl in my fingers. Now I'm going to curl my wrist a little bit. Then I'm going to curl my arm in a little bit. So I got my arm right here. Then let's go into the middle here. That's a good spot because that's kind of a nice classic move of bringing something close to home. And then let's go across the body. Let's bring it back into here. Nice job. Bringing it back out here, unfolding the elbow, unfolding the wrist, unfolding the hands. Let's try that again. I messed something up. Let's go ahead and bring the fingers in, bring the wrist in, bring the elbow together, bring the arm across the body, bring the arm across the body or to the body across. Now we're going to bring it next to the body. We're going to bring it out away from the body, out at the wrist, out at the hand. Wow. Everybody, how many of you, and I just did it, are relaxing your hand and wrist too early even, right? I just did it. Let's go ahead and try one more on this side. So holding the arm out. Let's just hold it there for a second. Let's go. So hands curl in, wrist curls up, bicep curls in, arm comes inside, arm goes across. And you can even extend your fingers out there. So you're getting another extension. And then we could curl our fingers in, curl our arm back in. I like this one. Bring our elbow up, bring it out, wrist, hand. Oh my gosh, I just finally got it and it felt good. And I like the extra move. Let's try it on the other side. So here we go. So hands out, we're holding it up, bringing in the fingers, bringing in the wrist, bringing in the elbow, bringing in the arm, bringing it across, and then extending your fingertips. Now bringing your fingertips back in, bringing your arm back in. It's a what?
You can't see your arm, your hand.
I know. It disappears.
Yes.
I'm related to David Copperfield.
Sure, John.
All right, let's bring it out and up. Let's bring it out this way. Uh-oh, there it goes. And my hand is out. See? Now my hand goes in. My wrist goes up. My arm goes in. Then my arm comes in. Then it goes out. And then it goes out. Then it comes in. Then it goes in. Then it goes up, out, out, out. Oh my gosh. Let's try it one more time. This is a pattern, but who's getting it? I see a lot of you. Hand in, wrist in, bicep curl, armpit squeeze, arm across, hand extended, armpit squeeze, elbow up, elbow out, hand out, wrist out. Nice job, everybody. Again, kind of a neat pattern, different way to work our arms. If you think about it, the whole time we're doing all of that, we're also getting some stability from our shoulders. And I don't know if you felt it either, but I felt like I was engaging my core especially when I had my arm out and when it was across my body and out. So remember, when you're doing activities that take you outside of your home and out here, over there, that's going to increase the pull and the resistance and the strength needed from your core. So let's go ahead and try out something like that. Let's go ahead and go. I just kind of did the next exercise. Let's drink some water. We're going to do this. Now, this is going to be a two-hand reach. If you're not able to do a two-hand reach, try to do this as a one-hand reach. If you're not able to do this as a one-hand reach, we're going to try to do this to where your elbow and wrist, if you're able to move those, is going to try to go in the direction that we're going to be moving. So maybe laterally outside, maybe forward or backward over the head. But let's just imagine we got like a basketball or something like that. You know, it can be any kind of ball. It could be a softball, maybe basketball. Softball is kind of small. Basketball is good size. And so with this basketball, we want to try to keep our hands like we're holding onto the basketball the whole time. That's the only reason it's there, is to remind us to keep our hands here. So I couldn't do this, the basketball will just fall down. So I got to keep my hands kind of close together. And if you want to feel like an energy field, you can use your imagination. Your body will produce something that's going to feel like, yeah, I got something right there, and that's going to be something fun that you can actually, from your imagination, use. And it's kind of neat. Your body is very, very cool, and your imagination is super, super powerful. And so I have an object here I'm trying not to drop, and you can tell that I'm aware of it. And when I move around, I'm holding it in a way I don't want to drop this. And so let's go ahead and bring it maybe over to one side of our body. We've done this before. Let's bring it in. Let's go ahead and bring it up above our body. So we're just going to lift it up high. Sometimes when you're lifting things up high, you want to be sure you're looking up. And then I'm going to rotate over this way. So I have an armrest here. My chair is kind of sideways. So I can rotate more this way than I can this way. And so this again would be an example of, if that's the case, that's okay. I want to rotate. If I'm able to reach out a little bit, that's going to be okay. I see Padres are crying, reaching up. What if we reach up over our head and bring it back behind our neck? So again, trying to hold on to it. Imagine you have that basketball. You don't want to drop it. You're holding it up. Bring it down into your chest. Maybe reach out with it. So again, this is, it could be ball of energy. Could be basketball. Maybe I'm going to reach down to the side over here. Oh, I need to go a little further. So I'm going to lean over. Now I'm going to come up. I'm going to bring it up. Let's do that on the other side. So we're going to reach down. Oh, we need a little bit more. We're going to lean over. We're going to bring it back up here. Maybe we're going to go up. Oh, we got to go up a little bit more. Oh, we're going to go up a little bit more and then reach up as high as you can. So as high as you can to where you feel it in your abdominals. And then let's bring it all the way down right in here. Nice job, everybody. Let's go ahead and move that ball around in a circle. So we're just trying to hold on to it. Oh, and you can see I almost kind of dropped it there. I could feel like there was definitely a chance that ball could have dropped. But here I have a good handle on it. Now you're not going to be able just to probably hold on to it like this. I mean, you might if you're keeping your hands in the right position, but it could be turning around. We could go the other way. So again, you can see I'm holding on to it. I got one hand on top, one hand on the bottom, just like I'm holding on to that ball. Let's bring it in close right in here. All right, let's try to throw it up in the air. Give it a catch. Try to throw it as high as you can and give it a catch. Let's get Catherine in here. I threw it up. Hold on. It's coming. It's still going up. Here it comes. Got it. All right, everybody. Remember, your imagination can be so powerful. Not only is it going to help you with firing up muscles, making movements and movement patterns that you might not be making all the time. But again, it's also going to create in your mind, it's going to create reward systems. It's going to create confidence and movement. And depending on what you're doing, it can actually make you feel really good when you understand that you're following along with your imagination. So your body's going to really, it's going to like the fact that it's getting what you're going for. And imagine if you were trying to play pretend anything, but then there was like somebody else there who's like, I'm not going to play pretend. And so everybody else is playing superhero. And there's another person who's like, I'm going to pretend that I'm broccoli. And you're like, come on, we're all playing superhero and doesn't want to get along. Well, that's not as much fun. So your body and your mind, it can be the same way where your like imagination, your body, and they're just not getting together. And then when they do, that's when it can be a lot of fun. And you can kind of be like we talk about with other things, you can be kind of carefree with it. You can then stop having to think about it so much because you're in your imagination and movement. What's another one we do that's a good, the bow and arrow. Let's do that next. I like that one. Let's have a sip of water. Pretend archery. All right, we got Carla dropping in the chat room there. Medicine ball, 8 pounds. I know what that means. Carla's going to be bringing an 8 pound medicine ball to the party. It's like when somebody, you got a party coming and everybody's like letting you RSVP, like, we're going to be there. You know, what are you bringing? Carla's bringing an 8 pound medicine ball for everyone. I love it. All right. Let's go ahead and bow and arrow. So remember, if you had your bow and arrow, one arm is going to be holding on to the bow and arrow. By the way, my buddy Landon, I know I talk about my buddy Landon every once in a while. My buddy Landon has started shooting bow and arrows with me when he comes over to work out. And he went from not really getting to shoot, it wasn't doing too great, but he liked it, to, and I was putting the arrows on and handing it to him, to now he's got the bow and arrow. He does all his own getting the arrow on the arrow string. He pulls it back and he's hitting the hay bale and all right around the hay bale and loving it. He's doing a great job. It only took about 3 to 4, maybe 3 times before he had figured out the movements, figured out what was the strength required, what was the aim and the accuracy. And now he's actually doing really good. That's not bad, everybody. If I told you something you can't do right now, if you tried for 3 or 4 times that you then might be able to do it, would you do it? You got to think about that because that's the reality for a lot of these things. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna hold our we got our arm. Let's grab the arrow first. So we're reaching behind our head. Pull that arrow up. You got to pull it straight up because it's arrow. It's all the way. It's in the quiver. You got to bring it down. You got to bring it around here, and then let's put it on the string like Landon's doing. So he's putting it on the string right about there, and then we got it. And then we're gonna hold it up. We're gonna draw it back. 3, 2, 1, and then all you got to do is let go. And sometimes that can be the hardest part of shooting the bow is letting go of that arrow string. So, all right, we didn't hit anything. Let's go ahead and pick it up again. So arrow's coming up. Put it on the string. Grab the string, pull it back, and fire. There's 2. All right, grab the arrow, put it on the string, pull it back, and 3. Grab another arrow, put it on the string. I feel like I'm in Robin Hood. Here we go. And 4. You can't see my hand, but I'm letting go of the arrow. Grab it on the string, pull it back. Here we go, right at the camera. 5. Let's switch it up. So I'm going to hold it with the other hand. I'm going to go left-handed with my arrow coming up out of my back. Put the arrow on, pull the arrow back, get my aim, and there we go. There's 1. Grab another arrow, pull the arrow up out of my back, put it in this string, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back, find my aim, and nice job. I grabbed my arrow from the wrong spot, grab my arrow, put it on here. All right. So when I shoot the bow and arrow, I just put the string right across these 3 fingers right here, right here. And so you pull back like this, and then you can let go just by letting your hand open like that. And it shoots it out. All right, let's get 2 more. So we're bringing the arrow up over the top. Oh, I got to bring it in. I got to put it in first. There we go. And pull it back, and up. Whoop, where are you? There we go. Let's get 1 more in. So arrow bow, look at that. Bow comes in. So I'm bringing it in with my bicep arm. The arrow's going up. Look at this move we're making right here, everybody. That's such a cool move. Look at that. We're going from here behind our head, and then we're pulling in our arm as we bring that arrow around. That's a cool move. Putting that arrow on the string, pulling it back out again, and letting it go. Everybody, bow and arrow shooting just like we did earlier with the rolling in the wrist and arms and everything. We're looking at flexion and extension. You know, a lot of our body is built on muscles that flex and muscles that extend. And so by flexing, what do I mean by flexing? I got to find something. Here, look at this. Let's see if this shows up. This is a little piece of wire. It's gonna be tough. If I wanted to flex this wire, I would be bending it. So look at that. The wire just got shorter. So that's like my muscle. My muscle got shorter. And now anything connected to this wire is going to move along with it. Well, what's this connected to? Well, it's connected to the bones in my body. If I was going to extend it, I would pull it long. And now you can see, look at that wire. I lengthened it up. And so again, as I lengthen my muscle here, the wire is going to go long and the wire is connected to the bone. And that's what's going to give me all of my strength, all of my stability. And this is also where, if you think about your flexibility, you want your muscles to have a good relationship between going to where they're bending up and flexing and then extending out. Sometimes our muscles, if they get tight, they have a hard time extending. And that's where we can work on flexibility and try to improve that relationship so that way when I am trying to move my limb or my body, the body's able to go to that, ideal range of motion. All right, let's have a sip of water. We're talking about bed planning bed planting boxes. I love planter boxes. We have 4 of them out here. They're huge, they're heavy, they're loaded with tons and tons of heavy dirt. I think
I'm going on Sunday.
the best thing about planter boxes is building them and filling them up with all the good dirt. It's hard work, but it is good. We should do it, everybody. Here we go. Get your shovels ready. Let's do it. All right, Samantha's getting planter boxes. I'm gonna scoot back just a little bit. If you're up near a desk and you're able to scoot back, go ahead and scoot back. We're gonna be digging into the ground. We're gonna pick it up, but instead of throwing the dirt over our shoulder, we're going to do a transfer. All right, everybody. So we're going to be scooping in the dirt on one side. We're going to pick it up, move it across our body, and then we're going to dump it in. So that's the move. And then we'll go back into the middle. So we're going to go scoop, lift, arms go across our body, drop. All right, let's go. We're going 10 and 10. Samantha's got flower boxes, planter boxes. She's going to be growing broccoli, maybe. Here we go. 1, bringing it up, across, drop it off. 2, bringing it up, across, drop it off. 3, bringing it up. Nice job, everybody. Dropping it off. 4, bringing it up, dropping it. I just realized I'm going to be doing this 5 later today. Spring it, but not with planter boxes. 6, I got to put my coyote blocks in the ground, drop it off. 7, digging, burying the block, and then 8, put the dirt back on top. The coyote starts digging, thinking he's going to get my chickens. 9, he's going to get a big old fistful of center block. 10, up, across, and down. Nice. I'm feeling that all throughout my shoulders here, everybody. And that's how I should be feeling it. They're going to be supporting not just the weight of your arms, but if you're shoveling, the weight of your shovel. Now, when you're shoveling and you're moving dirt from one spot to another, a lot of people, they do it wrong. They move, and I've even done it wrong too. This is what happened. They're moving dirt from one spot to another, and they try to get the most amount of dirt on the shovel. What does that mean? That means it's heavier. Also, it's further away from the body. So it's substantially heavier. And so, Samantha, when you're moving the dirt and you're getting your flower beds, you're filling them up and getting them ready for all the fruits and veggies. You got to go with, I would say, just like about a half. You don't want to have big mound of dirt on there. That's going to be real heavy. So just about a half a scoop, you get that in there and it's going to add up, but it won't tire you out. And in this situation, I would rather do some endurance than to have to do a whole lot of strength training that could be more strength training than I would want to do compared to endurance. So think about that when you're loading them up. Here we go, everybody, on the other side and in and up, bring it across, drop it off in the ground, lift it up, move it into the flower bed, drop it off in the ground, in the big pile. When they bring you the dirt, they just dump it in your driveway and they're just like, there you go, clean it up. And this is what you got to do. Dump it in, scoop, lift, transfer, dump it out, scoop, lift, transfer, dump it out. We'll ask, scoop, lift, transfer, dump it out. 3 more, scoop, lift, transfer, dump it out. 2 more, scoop, lift, transfer, dump it out. 1 more, scoop, lift, transfer, dump it out. Wow, everybody, talk about some moves. So when you think about the scoop, it's a downward extension. You're pushing out, you're using your triceps to really reach out with that shovel. And then when you get the scoop on board, well, what's your goal? Is to try to pick it up. So what happens? Your biceps will jump in, and now they're going to be trying to lift that shovel up. And then what happens when you get to a certain height? Because you're moving over to the flower bed, well, your shoulders, your trapezius, and your deltoids, they all get involved to help you pick it up. And then as you move over, what are we doing now? Boom, getting our core involved. So we bring our core across. And then when you dump the dirt, look at that. Look at my shoulders. Everything's tipping. I'm getting actually a nice contraction from my core and an extension in my lower back. And it's supporting that tipping motion. Everybody's shoveling and transferring dirt can be one of the best workouts you can do. You can use your legs. If you're standing up and you're out there in front of the dirt pile, you can use your legs to do it. And if you're sitting down, you have really 2 good options. One is the side scoop technique, where you're going to have both arms, maybe, or one arm is going to be scooping, lifting, or you could be in front of the body where you do a forward push. Then you get your hands repositioned and then you lift up that dirt. And when we do waves for all, my buddy Austin, if you know Austin, he helps out with the cleanup, and his job is actually shoveling sand where we make our wheelchair access ramp, because he uses that wheelchair access ramp. And so part of him thinking like, I want to give back to the community. I want to use my strengths to help everybody out. And everybody, they built this wheelchair access ramp for me. And so I'm going to help to clean it up. And it's tough, but he gets out there with the shovel and he gets to work on it, and he does a great job. Everybody, if you have had an experience, I guess good or bad, with but probably all good, I imagine, with sports for exceptional athletes. They're here in San Diego. We all know them. If you've been a part of the ARC, you know about them. One of our participants is wondering, has anybody ever done any sports with sports for exceptional athletes? What sports have you done? Did you enjoy it? I know they have a couple different programs, like different sport activities. And they could be, if you're looking at something in like the springtime to get involved with, they might have your ticket right there. Everybody, we got some folks doing a great job today in the house. Byron, Carl, he's another one. Carl, you're doing a great job. I love it. You got that American, you got that either eagle or a hawk on his shirt. Looking good, Carl. Lorraine's doing great. What you got for us, Nick?
I'm back.
All right, bringing our arms back.
There we go.
Going up into a W.
Bear hug.
Doing a bear hug.
They do that.
Side to side. Bicep curl. Chicken wing. Overhead press.
I'm in front.
Arms in front. Arm circles off to the side. One high, one to the side.
The other one.
That's tough. That's really tough.
Why?
Why?
Teapot.
Teapot.
I. Witch's pot.
Witch's pot.
Twist
reach.
Deli pot.
Coffee pot.
Overhead pot.
Overhead witch's pot. Ooh, that's a good move. Coffee pot into the overhead witch's pot.
5 W that.
Jumping jacks. 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Squat.
Squat. Elbows down.
High knees. High knees. X. The other X. For that spin.
Nice. Look at my imaginary baton spin. This is so good. Look at that.
I like that, Don.
Boom.
I
Look
like
at that. Clean.
Yeah, man.
I haven't dropped it once. I'm going faster.
Me too.
Yeah, the more you imagine, the better you do. Look at Carl, everybody. Oh, Carl's going to take off, everybody. Watch out if you're in the room with Carl. I'm telling you what, if Boeing needs another engine for their airplane, they could put Carl on board and say, get out there with that baton. Get to work. Nice job, Nick. Woo.
One way.
Front raise, holding it up in the air in front of our body. Nice job.
And down.
Bringing it down, switching hands.
No.
To the other front raise. No, doing another front raise.
Then do an auto hand.
Okay, do 2 and then switch.
Yeah.
So raise it up, bring it down. Raise it up, bring it down. Front raise, working that anterior deltoid.
And then
Ooh, inchworm. So remember, if you don't have a stick with the inchworm, oh, Nick came off the ground. Start back over at the top, Nick. Start back over. Start at the top. Carl, you got it, Carl. That's okay. Go. Just forget about it and keep on going. There you go. Focus on the inchworm. Work yourself down inch by inch, applying that pressure. Yeah, Carl's got it too, man. There you go. Now work it back up. Look at Byron. He's cheering you on, Nick. There you go. Nice job, Nick. You got your teacher cheering you on from the side. I love it.
another one.
Bringing it down, bringing it down. There you go. Carl's got it too. Bringing it down. How low can you go? There it is. Look at that. Let's see if he can get off the ground, keeping the end of the stick on the ground. And he did, everybody. That shows Nick in his stability, in his ability to use his muscles without humility. Oh, I got it in. I got that rhyme. Yes.
They do
Heard that one?
but very strong.
Stability, ability, humility. And when Nick is now working on agility. Oh my gosh, is there another one? Come on, somebody give me another ility. There you go. Look at Nick. He's going slow. He's still inchworming. Carl's in it too, everybody. This is like an endurance inchworm. Nice job, Nick. Look at this. Applying that pressure, keeping those legs engaged. Nick's learning about using those leg muscles and to support all movements, everybody. I'm super proud of Nick and seeing his strength improvements in so many ways. Nick's doing a great job. We got the medicine ball coming up next. Remember that, everybody. With Carla, Nick's doing a little witch's pot, spinning around one hand. I like a one-hand witch's pot. There you go. That one makes me feel like more like soup.
Yeah.
You know, it's when it's one hand. When it's two-handed witch's pot, that makes it, that's like a bowl of cheese or something. That's something thick. What could that be? Fudge? No, not fudge. Don't even say that. Don't even say fudge. No way. But, you know, mixing up something thick. I bet there's somewhere they got big old tubs of cheese and fudge, and there's somebody with a big old wooden spoon, and they're just stirring it up right now. And we're doing it too. The cheese person is probably in Wisconsin, and the fudge person is probably in Italy. I don't know. Italy, Italian chocolate. Is that a thing? What you got there? You going grandfather clock?
Yep.
Everybody, if you haven't seen grandfather clock with your imagination, this is it. So you're going to hold, I got to move my microphone. You're going to hold it, and then you're going side to side, but you're doing a rainbow. And this one is legit, everybody. This is a good move. You can see I'm over the top here, and then I'm backhand. Nick, keep going. See that? Nick's hand over the top, and then he's going backhand. So this is actually a really great move for helping our shoulder flexibility and keeping our shoulder, if we're thinking about not having to go up over the head for too much stuff. This is an excellent move, Nick. And the way he's got it pivoting on the ground there is absolutely terrific. Opening up the chest and then closing this off here. And then with Nick, again, that's a 10-pound bar. So he has a little bit of resistance, but more of a something that assists in the flexibility when the arm comes back here. This is where we want the stretch. And now Nick switched it up to the other hand. And so again, it's a rainbow fashion. We call it, what do we call it? Grandfather clock. It's kind of like a metronome.
I know, right?
The grandfather clock would be doing it in the air, hanging it and tick-tocking. This is the metronome, which is also equally as cool, and it's a cool sounding name, metronome. This is officially now known as the metronome. Nice job. But the whole idea, again, it's all about the shoulder, in some cases the elbow and the wrist. Nick's bringing it on home with a little baton spin. Everybody get your medicine balls ready. If you don't have a medicine ball, you can get a ball of energy. He's going down into a supported squat. This last one, Nick, you got one more.
One more.
One more. He's got 1 + 1. And then we're gonna have Carla with the medicine ball, and then Bernie will be next up after Carla. All right. What do you got, Nick, behind the back? He's going back stretch. Everybody, back stretch. That's a great position, everybody. Nick's got his chest up as he's leaning down, which means he's firing up muscles in his back and in his hamstrings, firing up muscles in his posterior, so his butt, his glutes. Great job, Nick.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Give Nick a good clap. Where'd my medicine ball go? Medicine ball. I think Coco. I'm gonna go ball of it. Is this it?
I'm ready, John.
Found it. You got your medicine ball?
Me too.
Right here.
Oh,
Right here.
Today, what you said, were you lifting something? You told like what you're lifting your hand.
coffee pot comes in handy. There we go. I just did the coffee pot to reach down and get my medicine.
You were talking about lifting something when you lift something like with your hand and your.
Yep.
Okay,
Your
but
bicep.
today I'm
You were
going to
doing that?
Costco to buy sparkling water, and I'm gonna lift my hands with my legs. I'm gonna help my mom today.
Oh, that's it, Carla. Perfect. You see, everybody, what Carla's talking about is, again, you might be just at the store trying to get some sparkling water, and you're thinking to yourself, like, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? And I don't want you to have to think too much about it. I want your body to be ready for that. I want you to be able to make those moves and use those muscles and have no problem at all. Not even just with the day-to-day stuff, but with all the extracurricular, all the extra fun stuff, and all our workout progress. All right, everybody, I got a medicine ball. Carla's got a medicine ball.
We're gonna do the up and down one.
I like it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Supplantation.
7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3.
You go, Scott and Lisa doing a great job. Byron doing a great job.
5, 6. And then
You
we're
go,
gonna
Sammy.
go.
Back, so
1,
reaching it back over the head with
2,
2. There you go.
3,
It's like you're pulling a hoodie over your head, but it's a huge hoodie.
5,
You're hiding.
6,
There you go, Kendall. Nice job, man.
7,
Good job. Kendall in the
Ocho.
house.
9, 10.
Excellent job.
1,
Reaching out
2,
now, out in front of our body with the
3,
heavy weight.
4,
2 hands going out,
5,
going away.
6,
Getting those deltoids fired.
7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're gonna do 1,
Shoulder to
2,
shoulder.
3, 4, 5,
Oh, this one, the continental shoulder,
6,
right?
7,
Put it over your shoulder like
8,
your shoulder, your
9,
ears hang
10.
low.
And then we're gonna do Statue of Liberty. 1,
Statue of Liberty down and
2, 3,
I'm feeling it.
4, 5, 6. Hold it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What?
I'm practicing. I'm gonna have my muscles to get that sparkling water today.
Nice. You got it.
Oh, we're gonna do spring sign language
Spring
for
sign
baseball
language
because
tonight,
it's baseball.
everybody. Let's get ready for that. Remember, everybody, at 6 o'clock tonight on the same link that we're on right now, same place, same channel, same address. We're gonna do fitness social. We're gonna hang out, have a good time, talk about the week, talk about the rain, talk about spring, learn sign language that corresponds with spring. And also we'll get to check in with some of our favorite friends from around the community. You know, you never know who's going to stop in on a fitness social and share with us all the cool things they got going on. So remember, there's a lot of our friends here who are also out in the community. And so they're not on the workouts, but I'm telling you what, they're joining in on fitness social and we're getting to hear all about what's going on out in the community. I love it. So look, Samantha right there, she's talking about veggies. She's getting ready for her garden. And remember, she's going to be having vegetables. Gardens are all about vegetables, fruits, and vegetables. Like Ben, absolutely. Sometimes Ben's out in the community. Sometimes he gets in on Fitness Social. He'll tell us what's going on out there in the community in San Diego. And so everybody, with those fruits and vegetables, you can grow them. And when they're ripe, when they're ready, you can actually be eating those fruits and you don't have to go to the grocery store and get cucumber. You don't have to go to the grocery store and get maybe some broccoli. Maybe you want to have a salad or you want to have a side of veggies with something that you're going to eat for dinner. And you can say, hey, you know what? I'm going to go out to the garden and I'm going to pick whatever is looking really good right now. And so gardens can be super fun. They're very interactive, which is super good to be interacting with your food. You know where your food's coming from. You know how well it was treated. And when you grow your own food, it always tastes better. It just does. There's just something about it. So again, I'm super proud of Samantha for what she's talking about. She's getting a garden going. If anybody else is out there who is also thinking about getting a garden going, let me know. Let us know. Maybe we can talk about it tonight on Fitness Social. Talk about some cool techniques for having the best possible garden. Everybody, I know how you can have one of the best possible bodies, and that is working out with my friend Bernie, because she brings one of the coolest routines to the workout. Everything from flexibility, mind, thoughtfulness, breath exercises, cardiovascular training. Bernie brings it all, and hydration. I got a bad tooth. You know, it's bad when you're drinking like room temperature water and it hurts. We're going down to Mexico here pretty soon. All right, Bernie, you ready? What do you want to do?
30-second breath hold.
30-second breath hold? Yeah. Let me see who this is. 30-second breath hold. Are you going to do a 2 in, 2 out?
You breathe in, breathe out, and then you count.
I like it. All right. I had to let Lan and Mom know it's okay to come over. All right, you ready for it? 2 in, 2 out. Hold the third in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Breathe in. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in, home.
And relax. Whoo! Wow, that was great. Oh, I loved it. Linda was like, I ain't getting in on that breath hold business. Come on now. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Linda. We love you. Oh my gosh, everybody, that breath hold was terrific. Bernie, you did a great job. What do you want to do next? You want to do arm circles? Or you want to do swings? Looks like she's moving her chair, getting set up. Oh, sitting down. And doing the knee pull. So remember, everybody, this is the one where she's pulling in on her knee up to her body, stretching out her back. You can also pull your elbow into your body and stretch out your shoulder. Both of those are going to be good exercises. The one Bernie's doing is also, again, a good exercise for the lower body, just holding in that leg and you can kind of lean into your leg. You can see this is my leg, and it's up against my body right here. I'm pulling my leg in, and I can do it on this one too. I just got to turn this way. I bring my leg up, and then just kind of lean into it. I'm not trying to roll over. I'm trying to keep my body upright, and I'm kind of leaning into it. So that's a better example. And this is stretching out my glutes, hamstrings, lower back, which for me is very important. What you got next, Bernie? Wrist circles, everybody. Let's get those wrists moving around. Wrist circles. I love it. Sometimes all you need to see is just 5% of an exercise, and you know what's going on. You know what's going good. Excellent job. Bernie's got the moves. She's in the grooves, circling around. Circles. Nice job. Sammy's doing good. Good job again. Kendall doing a great job today. So happy to have Kendall here joining us. Scott and Lisa also doing an excellent job. All right. Bernie's standing up. She's got something next for us. Let's see what it is. Bernie's got a great routine, everybody. If you just did what Bernie does, you would find that you're noticing some change. You're going to notice some difference. Here she goes into the leg swing, arm swing. So you can swing your arm or swing your leg. I'm just letting my leg just kind of hang down here to the side. I don't have an armrest on this chair, and that's allowing me to do this. If I did have an armrest, I might have to lean over the armrest a little bit if I wanted to try to get that swing. But remember, everybody, the swing is all about carefree movement. It's not a lift. It's not as much a resistance exercise as it is about the arms relaxing and resting. Nice. If you do have an armrest too, you could also kind of go up and then out. So you could do like a high kind of swing. It's not quite like a karate block move, but it is going to have that carefree kind of relaxation there. All right, Bernie's switching it up to another one. And what do you got next for us, Bernie? What are you thinking? Arm circles. I love it. Going. Count loud, Bernie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice. Good job, Bernie, on arm circles. Samantha bringing the time check. Love it. Let's shake those arms out. Give them a little shake. A little shake it out, twist and shout, shake it out. There you go. Don't shout if you're inside. All right. What do we got next, Bernie? Keep the party going. 55. All right, everybody, let's get them deltoids going. Ooh. I'll tell you what, between all the surfing and the working that I do, my shoulders, that's all they need. I don't have to go to the gym and ever work out my shoulders. I don't have to do that because of these workouts. All right, everybody, 55. Getting ready. Bernie's getting her heart rate set. Remember, if you want to check your heart rate, you can. You got to be still when you're checking your heart rate. You can't be moving around. You can't let the muscles interfere. You got to be still. You can use 2 fingers. You're going to get a good feeling in the tip of your fingers. The nerves there are going to help you to pick up on that heartbeat. And so you can have your heartbeat right there. You can get an idea for it. So this is mine. Let me find it. Uh-oh, I don't have a heartbeat. Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not bad. Probably feels like about a 70. All right, let's see where we're at. We're in when we're done with 55. You ready, Bernie? You count it down and then I'll count it up.
Yeah.
Nice deep breath.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jumping jacks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get a rhythm. 7, 8. Make it carefree. 9, 10. Make it relax. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Engage your core. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then let the arms go around. 21, 22, like a bird. 23, 24. Keep it going. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Nice job. Let's check. It's up. It's like bump, bump, bump. Not a whole lot, but enough. Jumping jacks are great. They get the body really pumping blood. They get you moving and grooving. Bernie, we got time for probably about 4 exercises. We got 4 minutes, probably 1 minute each. You want to do resistance bar with the bar, exercise bar? We got time for one or two of those all day. What do you want to do? Deep breath. Okay, baton spin, everybody. Here we go. Going with the baton spin again. This is our second round of the baton spin. Again, Byron, he is the baton spinning master. He has been sharing those skills with us. And now Nick and Bernie have also picked up great baton spinning skills. Look at Bernie. You can see with 2 hands spinning that baton around. We have another excellent baton spinner in the group. And again, that's Carl, everybody. Excellent baton spinner himself. Nice job. Me and Sammy, we're always doing imagination on this one. I like it. If you use your imagination, look at the moves we're getting. I mean, look at this. This is great stuff when I'm moving those hands around. Great stuff. All right, here we go. Bernie's going for the back stretch. If you don't have a stick, you can put your hands on your hips. You're going to kind of lean down, but try to keep looking up at the screen if you can. Try to lean down while still looking up. You're kind of keeping your chest up. You're bringing your body down, but there you go. Sammy's got it. You're in the zone, man. Nice job. Sammy's been having a good workout. Again, remember on Fitness Social tonight, you can join in at any time too. If you don't make it at 6, that is okay. You can join in at any time on the Fitness Social. We'll go from 6 to generally about 7 o'clock. Every once in a while, we wrap up just a little bit early. But if you're there by 6:30 or so, we're going to be there hanging out, having fun, shooting the breeze. That's what they say. Here we go, going over the head, behind our neck, bringing it down, bringing it up, bringing it down. If you don't have a stick, you can do what I'm doing, going Y, A, Y, and a W. There we go. Again, nice job. Kendall's got it going. Y and W. There you go, Bernie. Bringing it down, bringing it around. Bernie, we got time for one more exercise and then the breathing motto. If you had one exercise, what would you want it to be? You want to finish up with the hula hoop? You want to do that for the last one? Do the hula twist? We can maybe get 2. Let's see what we can do. All right, here we go, Bernie. Hula twist.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Nice job, Bernie. I think that's all the time we have. Do you want to do the breathing motto? You want to do the breathing motto? We only had time for, you want to do bus driver? We can do it. Let's do the bus driver and breathe the motto. We had time for 2. Let's do it. All right, here we go, everybody. We're driving on home. We're bringing the workout home. I love it. This is a good way to bring it on home. Turn that wheel, bring it on back. Here we go. Maybe lunch. I don't know about you, but that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to have some lunch, and then I'm going to go work on the farm, and then I'm going to work out with my buddy Landon, and we're going to do the breathing motto some more. And we're going to shoot some bow and arrows. And I'm going to be doing some shovels. So I got a lot of stuff coming up.
7, 9,
Nice job. Oh my gosh. Great job to Bernie. Great job to everybody. What a terrific workout. Here we go. Let's get ready for the breathing model. Let's have a sip of water. Get ready to rock and roll. I'll see you tonight, everybody. I'll see you tonight on the Fitness Social, 6 p.m. Come hang out with us. It's better than anything on TV or YouTube. Totally better than anything that you're going to see on TV or YouTube. All right, everybody. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in the good.
good.
Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Go, Bernie. Breathe out the sad. She's going to finish it up. Go ahead, Bernie. Breathe in your.
Getting your best.
Breathe out the.
Work. Bring your power.
So you reach.
And reach your nearest and come first.
Yeah, great job, Bernie. Oh my gosh, she came in for a, what was that, an encore there. I love it from backstage. Bringing us the breathing motto. We'll see you tonight. We're going to be there at 6. And here we go with the countdown. Nick in 5.
Away everyone now. You did do now. That's bien.
All right, in 5.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Bye, everyone. Have a great night.
What do you do now, Monday?